The first surge of the February 17th Tuesday flush has now moved through the system. And if you're waking up this Wednesday morning to a zero balance, you're not being skipped. You're watching a controlled delay inside the Federal Reserve's automated clearing pipeline. While neobanks grab the early headlines, the majority of traditional account holders are still locked in the final settlement window that is only now beginning to break. As of February 18th, the IRS has authorized the largest direct deposit release of the season, but the Treasury does not deploy billions in a single burst. It moves in waves to prevent a liquidity shock to the private banking grid. The signal may have been transmitted, but interbank settlement follows its own timed sequence, which means a pending status without spendable funds is your bank using that capital for overnight balance requirements while identity and risk data are verified against the Treasury file. For weekly filers in the 0-5 cycle who cleared the automated filters, the February 18th issue date becomes the hard institutional deadline for posting. But if your transcript picked up a late action code 570, your refund has been pulled out of this wave and diverted into manual review, shifting your timeline toward early March. At the same time, the system is running a final identity checksum. Any recent change to your digital profile, a new device, a new number, a new login pattern, can recall a direct deposit order at the last second and convert it to a paper check, adding a mandatory multi-week delay. This is why approved statuses are disappearing in real time. What you are seeing is the warehouse settlement cycle in motion. The deposit file was received, but the actual balance only clears after each bank completes its internal ledger reconciliation. One household gets paid on Tuesday, another on Thursday, even with identical filing data, because dispersal is intentionally staggered. If every path refund landed in the same hour, the spending surge would create localized inflation pressure, something the Federal Reserve is actively trying to avoid. This multi-day release is not random. It is controlled flow, a throttled distribution model designed to protect institutional balance sheets before it benefits the taxpayer. Now add the offset layer. A shift to tax topic 151 means part of your refund has already been intercepted at the federal level before your bank ever sees it. For higher income filers and complex credits, the Phase 4 AI is running cross-agency dependency validation in the final seconds before transmission. A duplicate social security number anywhere in the data ecosystem triggers an immediate hold that overrides a previously approved refund. Banks themselves are another bottleneck. Under the new February rules, institutions can hold incoming federal transfers for internal liquidity compliance. In smaller regional systems, thousands of simultaneous deposits strain required ratios, which is why you're seeing maintenance screens and delayed posting. The money is inside the vault. The gate just isn't open yet. There is also a growing wave of direct deposit rejections tied to name mismatches and joint accounts. When a transfer over the new threshold hits an AI risk filter, it can be automatically bounced back to the IRS and reissued as a check, extending the timeline by more than a month. That makes tonight's system refresh critical. If your account doesn't flip by Thursday morning, your file has rolled into the late February window. So the professional response is discipline, not panic. Stop refreshing your banking app every few minutes. That behavior alone can trigger a fraud lock. Check your IRS transcript during the evening update cycle, and if funds haven't posted by Friday, look for an identity alert rather than assuming you were skipped. In an automated enforcement era, your digital identity is the gatekeeper to your money. This second wave is the real moment of truth. The capital is moving, the settlement clocks are ticking, and every cleared balance or verification freeze is a live readout of where you stand inside the system. Stay patient, document everything, stay liquid in your planning, and move with timing instead of emotion. Because awareness, not speed, is the only real leverage inside a staggered payout structure.